Welcome everyone to part 12 of Let's Play Fire Emblem The Path of Radiance on Maniac mode difficulty. Today, we're gonna take our pick and pack and leave for Begnion in order to, well, look for protection for Elincia there. And try to reclaim Crimea. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do here. But before we do, we got some plot here that I just accidentally skipped on by, I'm sorry. The company now heads for the Begnion Empire, the oldest and largest nation on the continent of Tellius. As Crimea is a former fiefdom of Begnion, the princess turns to them for succor, much as a scared child returns to a parent. I actually don't know if I pronounce succor right there, but I kinda get what they're saying there at the very least. I guess Crimea was a part of Begnion there a long time ago, and so now we come back there like a child to its parent, but whatever. Many in Tellius believes that without Begnion's might and influence, Crimea's reconstruction will be nigh impossible. However, Begnion and Gallia have no diplomatic ties and are further separated by an impassable mountain range. So, the company is forced to return to Crimea, where they hope to locate a ship to carry them to Begnion. Alright. And on we go. These two. That's a long-ass path. We haven't actually made all that, well, we haven't made the trek yet. That just pointed out the way we're supposed to take. Yeah, we haven't sailed all that yet. Yeah, it's a little bit unclear. At least I think so. But yeah, thank you for the recap game. Let's see. Hey, Ike, hold up a moment. You know, I was thinking, since the castle is on the way, we should probably stop on by. Oh, really? Why? Is there something special about this castle? Why yes, there is. This is Cantus Castle. They insisted early on in the war. Now it serves as a camp for prisoners. I've even heard there are a number of Crimean retainers being held captive inside of the dungeons here. What? Are you certain? Ah, princess, I'm hurt. Of course my information is reliable. If you can rescue some Crimean soldiers, they might decide to join us. That would be quite a boon, would it not? Yes indeed. I think it's worth the risk. Yes, I think so too. Mostly just because we get a statue fragment in here, which you can sell for 4,000 or 5,000 gold. It's well worth it. Just for that alone. And we're actually gonna get our first thief here now on this chapter to Volke there, yeah, which is gonna be nice. The question now is, how do you open these cells and free the prisoners? The cells are certain to be locked, so in order to open them, logic would dictate that the keys will be in the possession of the jailer. We have no choice but to steal them. If we're lucky, the guards will have keys as well, or maybe a thief will show up just as we need one. In either case, we must move with caution. We don't want to trade blows with the entire castle garrison. Actually, that's exactly what I want to do here. Which means we stay close to the vaults and avoid being seen or heard, right? Alright then, our first priority is to get our hands on the cell keys. Hey, you there! I have business with Sir Griel. Where is he? You are sorely lacking in social etiquette, aren't you? State your business. I'll speak with Sir Griel and Sir Griel alone. Now, take me to him. What you ask is impossible. Commander Griel has succumbed to death. Wow, now that is a problem. Just who are you anyway? Call me Volke. Sir Griel hired me. In intelligence, let's call it. My father hired you. You're his son, right? You'll do. Sir Griel hired me to investigate something. You pay my price, and I'll give you my report. Deal? How much? 50,000 gold. That's a bit steep, wouldn't you say? But it's worth every penny, I assure you, he says as he rubs his hands there. His palms, I should say. I don't have that much. Give me some time. So, you're willing to pay, you say? My father hired you. He must have had a good reason for doing so. Are you sure? We have no way of knowing if he's actually telling the truth here. We will know when we see the contents of that report. Until then, let's have him travel with us. So that's your plan, eh? Listen, you get that report when I get paid, and I'm not waiting around till then. I'll keep my information for the time being. Call me when you got the gold. Stop into any tavern along your way. Tell the barkeep you need of a fireman. You'll see me within an hour. Hold a moment! Intelligence, you said. You were in... Wait. Intelligence. You said you were in intelligence, right? Is information the only thing you sell? Come out with it. What are you asking of me? Locks. Can you open locks? Sure, 50 gold per lock. That's actually a bargain, I would personally say. You're going to have him open the cell doors. Is that really wise? We have only just met him. There is no telling if we can trust him there. Yeah, he might actually slit the throats off the Crimeans here if we're unlucky, I guess. Volke, will you help us break into those cells? As long as I get paid, I have no complaints. Titania, do you have any objections? I told you before, didn't I? You're the commander. If you decide on the course of action, I will but follow. Very nice. Righto, I'm off. Good luck and all of that. Wait, what? You're not going to help us? As much as I would like to, I have a job to do. We'll rejoin later when I'm finished. Okay, well, see you later then. Yes, good luck to you as well. Okay, good. I just want to start up the map here. Yeah, let's see here. We're definitely not gonna bring Rolf here. He's just a big old dud. But Mordecai I want to bring. He's gonna need to start gaining some experience here now, and I also want him to work on his support with Ilyana here. Remember, they actually get 1 point of defense there per support level they gain. So once they're at A rank, or B rank with each other, rather, then they will have 2 defense points, or they will gain 2 defense points by being close to each other, and also they will have +1 attack there, which is nice. And yeah, in between episodes there, or rather at the end of the last episode, I fixed up everybody's inventory. So yeah, this is what everybody is looking like. Jeez, dude, I gotta try and talk a little bit slower. Yeah, I gave the men staff there from Wrist to Mist. Oscar here, we created him the Boydo Lance, you know, in memory of his recently lost brother boy there, yeah. It's a very fitting weapon there. That's what Mist looks like. Here we have Volke and Mordecai, yeah, he's got the Bjorkar and the Vulnerary. So, let's see. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, now, on this map here, on Maniac mode, it actually functions a little bit differently than it normally does in the European or American version. Like, in the version that I'm used to playing, it's enough to just walk on up and unlock this door here, and then you will get to recruit Brom and Kieran on the next map. Actually, you might still need to talk to Kieran with Oscar even on the European mode. But then, the same goes for Nephany in that game. It's enough by just opening up the door. But as far as I know here, in Maniac mode, in the Japanese version, you gotta go up here and talk to everyone that you wanna recruit, and then they will become allied to you. You know, they will start shining yellow. And then you gotta use Ike to target them up over here on the escape pad, so that you actually get to keep them. So yeah, I'm glad I actually caught that online. This could have been very bad otherwise. Like, I would have been super upset, in all honesty. Like, if I did not get Kieran in particular, like, that would have just been assy. I really, really do want him. But, yeah, let's see here. We're just gonna do some reposition here. We're probably gonna keep Mordecai in the back. Volke, you can come on up a little bit. And then, yeah, this here is looking pretty good. So let's just hit save. And let me just check my recording here real fast. Yeah, everything seems to be good. Yeah, I'm super scared here now that my Audacity software will crash. Oh, but we seem to be good to go. Oh, and yeah, in case you didn't catch it, Spring, at the end of the last episode, I did give Mordecai here the talisman to boost his magic resist a little bit. So, yeah, he's gonna be a little bit tankier here than he normally would be, you know. Oh, and here's a very nice thing about Mordecai. He is very heavy, or, well, he has a very high constitution, so he can even push, well, cavalry here, which is crazy. Yeah, he's a very nice unit to have. However, we're not gonna do that just yet, because if you have played this level before, you would know that as soon as you interact with any of these guards, there's gonna start coming enemies from behind us and from up here, and there will also spawn some guys from the these stairs here on the right side. So yeah, I don't want to smite with him just yet so that he gets stuck back here. I don't think he would have died, but even so, it's an unnecessary risk. But yeah, Mordecai is super tanky. I don't think any enemies can kill him at this stage of the game. It's most unlikely at any rate, you know. But, yeah, let's just run on up with everyone here. I guess we can have Oscar tango with this soldier here. Why don't we do that? Oh wow, see, the boy though, it actually deals really good damage and it's very accurate. It's only... Wow. No, actually it's 5% higher than an Iron Lance in hit rate. I thought it had 5% less. Dude, yeah, I'm super happy we boosted up the hit rate there of the Lance. Yeah, it's gonna be so nice to have for whenever he needs to finish somebody off there. Yeah. And look out, we're under attack! Commander Danomil, the castle defenses have been breached. What are your orders? Most fortunate timing. We were starting to run low on prisoners. Do try to capture them alive. I won't have you robbing me of my fun. As you command, sire. And here they come, yeah. Now, if you do the stealthing part of this mission, you get 700 manage experience, which, granted, is more than you would get from fighting all of these guys, but, I mean, it's very annoying to stealth through this whole map, and to be quite frank with you, I'm not very used to doing it, so I'm just gonna take the easy way through this level. Like, I still think I'll gain about 400 or 500 experience, maybe 600, just from all the fighting and healing anyway, so, you know, I think this is more than fine, and, yeah, you know, yeah, I'm not even gonna, well, argue about it. This is just how I'm gonna handle things. This is how I wanna do it. Now then, this guy, he can actually reach Ch.10 here. Is that such a bad deal though for him? He's just gonna get some good experience if this guy engages on him. Yeah, well, Okay, well then, Volke, you come on up here, open up the door. Oh, and apparently, on one of Mank's streams, I saw that if you talk to Sephiron, and like if you lead him out through here, you get 50 manage experience, I think Mank said. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I'm gonna try and do it, like, needless to say. And wait, is this bad? We might actually wanna put Titania, like, here, maybe? Those, oh, crap, Riz. Mysteries! How should I do this? Yeah, well... This is a puzzler. I think I'm fine. It's just, 13 speed. Okay, 13 speed. My mist surely is quick enough here. Yeah, she doesn't get way down. She can sit here and take a hit. Question is, if this guy attacks, surely she dies. 20 damage. Oh yeah, she dies. Holy crap. Well, oh well. Yeah, this ain't good. We might just need to do this then. Yeah, we're gonna need to engage with these guys, I guess, with Titania. Sit her down there. Missed. You go there, and yeah, hopefully Titania is fine here. I really, really hope so. If she dies on turn 1, well, you know, you guessed it, I'm probably gonna reset. But yeah, here, let's do this. I fear the swordman the most. Do it like that. There are no mages over there, so we don't need to magic rest buff. Riz might get shot here now by the bow guy. But he can't kill me, only had an iron bow. Holy crap, yeah, this is already quite stressful and we're only on turn 1. Maybe I shouldn't have activated the guard here just yet. Yeah. Oh, and we also need to look for items that we can steal here on this map. Yeah. In case you don't know how the stealing works in this game, and yeah, he went for Riz. Okay, even if he shoots twice, I'm good to go. Blah, blah. But yeah, in order to steal an item from an enemy, they cannot have the particular item you want to steal equipped. Then you gotta have higher attack speed than them, secondly. And thirdly, if you want to steal something that is quite heavy, then Volke's strength need to be higher than the weight of that particular weapon. Does that make sense? If it didn't, well, I'm gonna show it off here sooner or later anyway, you know, in-game, whilst talking about it. Then it's gonna be later easier to understand. Why can I not speak properly? Some days I'm just... Yeah, all over the place, even more so than usual. Quiet fool, keep your cowardly muttering to yourself. Okay. It matters not what wild torture they devise. A true knight of Crimea is bold, steadfast, and strong. I care not if they pull out my nails with tongs or insert pins into the soft flesh of my underbelly or yank. Stop it! I can't bear torture. I'm not a professional soldier. I'm just part of the militia. I can't believe I left my family behind for this. Will I ever see them again? Oh, I want to go home. Curses, if only I had a weapon of some sort. And here we have Nefene. Help will come. I shan't give up. Yeah, help will come indeed. But we have a situation on our hands here. First of all, let's do this. Oh, and yeah, by the way, if you want to steal like items like keys, vulneraries, those don't weigh anything. So at that point, you only need to be quicker than the enemy you want to steal from. But yeah, I do believe the boss here has 2 weapons, Dunno Mill. Let's see. Everybody else only has 1 weapon. That's a shame. But yeah, see here, if I want to steal this steel lance, Volkin needs to have a strength of 14 in order to actually pick up this lance from his pockets there. So yeah, that's how it works. And obviously Volkin will be faster than Danomir here. Yeah, he only has 10 speed there, so yeah, that's not a big worry there. So yeah, we only have 12 strength, quote-unquote only. So we cannot steal that particular lance, which is a shame, but yeah, it will be alright. And holy crap, they are coming. You know what, we gotta step on the gas here. There are way too many of them, and too few of us. Mordecai. We could just put Mordecai here, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. This, in all honesty, ain't gonna be so bad. Now then, Riss. What if we... Wait. Let's first start over here. This guy has got to go. Ilyana, can you actually help us out here? Yeah, I don't want to miss. 10 damage. Then we should be able to take this guy out with the Boido lance. I hope. Boido, very nice. This is why we forged it, after all. Okay, good. Yeah, and now I'm probably just gonna posture, him up over here. Maybe him and Ike can hold off these guys. Yeah, I think they will be able to anyways. Not here. Let's sit right about here. And yeah, we're probably not gonna need Ike over here. I'm just gonna have Suren help out on this side, you know. Okay, Ike, step on up. Yeah, you did good damage. That's nice to see. I think I'm just gonna bust out the steel sword here. I need this guy to go right now. Yeah, there you go. Then here we need to trade around some of our lances here. Yeah, that's gonna have to be fine. And yeah, nothing too special here either. We have this fire mage. He can be a little bit of a problem. Okay, well, never mind, he won't. He's not that strong. So then, let's see. Riss. Back up a little bit. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna... No, let's not do that. Let us, yeah, I'm gonna war buff Ike, as a matter of fact. There you go. I don't want any shenanigans happen here with that fire mage, and I'm probably gonna ward up Oscar here too. So we gotta make sure that the Riss is at full health, so he doesn't croak here. That will not do. Okay, we should be good to go here, more or less. And then Suren is just gonna take pot shots here. He can very easily get good experience. 14 plus 14, that won't be necessary. I probably don't want to sit out here with her though. Yeah, this guy's hurt. Yeah, let's just sit right over here with the Iron Lance equipped, and heck, I'm even gonna pop a vulnerary. Why even risk anything? And then Yeah, okay, they only have the one ranged fighter. So here, Ch.10, sit right there. He's gonna assist those guys. I'm a little bit surprised he actually went for her. Unless he can hit twice. No, I was gonna say, why did he go for her? She has the shade skill. I am very confused about that. Maybe the shade skill ain't 100% foolproof. I gotta be a little bit more careful with that then. Yeah, but it still is a very good skill. It's fairly reliable. But that was a little bit scary. I thought I had put her in a bad position there when, as a matter of fact, I hadn't. Yeah, that guy stood no chance. It was actually for the better that he went for her, so that she got some extra experience there, you know? I just hope I have enough firepower here to take these guys out, you know? That's gonna be the main issue, I feel like. We'll see. In worst case scenario, we can just run on up there inside of the cell with Sephiroth, you know? Could always do that. It wouldn't be optimal, but hey, it would work. And, okay, well, one final straggler is coming from there now, too. Yeah, we should be fine here. Let's just have Volk, well, I don't know what to do with Volk yet. Let's just step back a tad bit, and now we gotta ward up Oscar here, too. Yeah, now we should be good to go, right? And, let me see here. 6 movement, 6 movement. Iliana, can you do some good work here? You sure can. Well, let's do that then. Nice. Now we're just gonna move on up here and take out the archer, I suppose. I have taken some damage. You know what we can do? Let's do this. What if this guy hits first, right? Yeah, let's even use the steel lance. Nice, good job. And now Oscar can just take a step down here. And yeah, see, this here is now what is so nice with Oscar and Ike here is, as you can see, they get plus 10% avoidance, even though they're only at C rank in support there. That is so nice. Yeah, once they get to 20%, it's gonna be ridiculously good, you know. They're gonna be very solid together. And you know what, I'm just gonna use the iron sword here. I don't want to accidentally do too much damage. And actually, should I heal? If I heal, yeah, we can probably do that. This guy will be gone. So then the mage might shoot at mist, right? Can he actually kill her? I seriously doubt it. 15 damage, 10 speed. Yeah, no. No. She's fine. Okay. So here and heal on up Ike. I would really like to have this archer gun. Oh, and no, something struck me here. I actually forgot to look up what turn you gotta finish this map in, you know, in order to get maximum manage or battle experience. Yeah, let's just use the slim sword as a matter of fact. Oh, wow. Nice crit. Good job, Ike. Solid work. And yeah, okay, he's about to transform. Yeah, Mordecai is gonna be a very solid, whatchamacallit, well, armored knight tanker here on future chapters. Like, they are very slow and they hurt, and they're gonna start dealing a lot more damage on future maps. But this guy, when he's transformed, like, he won't have enough damage to kill them, but he can get them low, like in one round, and then, yeah, it's just gonna be nice, you know. Then somebody else can get in there and take the kill. But let's see here, 13 defense and the Bjork guard, right? So I just want to do some math here. I took 7 damage. This guy has 20 might, so 20, okay, so I took 7 damage even though I had the Bjork guard on me, so it does not have the damage there. So apparently the AI was correct there. The Bjork guard supposedly only reduces the damage you take, or, well, actually, it makes it so you aren't weak to Lagus type weapons there, is what I meant to say. That's their deal there. Which is very nice, you know. But it would have been even better if it had the damage I took. Now the Lagus Guard you get on Chapter 12 from Yildo, that particular accessory will, as a matter of fact, reduce the damage you take by half when humans fight beast-type enemies there. But yeah, I'm gonna be super safe here. I don't want to accidentally lose Mordecai, and Maniac mode here is scaring me a little bit. What can I say? It's not an easy mode at all. And no, my phone went off there. Okay, well, just whatever. I'm just gonna let it be there. Okay, well, I don't think I need to heal up with Titania. We can probably just sit there. Yeah, let's be careful with our vulneraries and just end turn. And let me see... 25 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep this episode to 30 minutes. Like, we've had so many ridiculously long episodes in this playthrough. Yeah, we gotta try and... well, hold ourselves back a little bit, you know. But yeah, things are going swimmingly here. Hopefully they don't start running, you know, around the pillar here. They most likely will, or maybe not. Wow, these guys are really stupid, but I'm happy. Wow, dude, that archer shot Mordecai and it just deflected off of his chest. Now how manly is that? What a stud. And yeah, I have myself some coffee here, very nice. Oh, nothing beats playing Fire Emblem whilst having some coffee, I tell you what. 16 damage! Oh! Oh, Mordecai, you beautiful bastard. Look at this. Look at these stats. Oh my god, yeah, Mordecai is really good. He really, really is. And I think he can level up all the way to level 30. That might not be true, though. He might max out at 20. But, whatever. Yeah, he's a really fun character here. I'm beginning to think. We might even use a Oculus scroll on him later on to give him that stun move there. But that's a bit wasteful. We'll see how good he becomes, you know. But here. So then, yeah, you take out the archer here. Boosh. And maybe we can use Volke here to shove away Suren now. Yeah, that would be nice if we could do that, because... well, actually, no, we don't need to do that. We can just heal him. Yeah. We can heal him without being worried about getting hurt. There are no more ranged units behind Titania and Mordecai there. Okay, well, let's see. This guy is fairly hurt. What about this one? You know what, I'm gonna ship him down a little bit. Let Oscar take the kill. Actually, let's use the Elf-Founder here. Yeah. Once again, we gotta really try and min-max the experience we get on Oscar. It's gonna be very important. Ileana is mainly just gonna get to do shipping here. But hey, maybe we can get a few kills on her. But, you know, I really want to focus on this guy. And as far as Ike goes, I'm gonna try and give him as few kills as possible. Because, well, he don't need them. It's as simple as that there. And we're not gonna heal that guy. Well, actually, here. Let's do this. We are going to shove away Suren, just so that we can, at the very least, heal Titania. Actually, actually, what if... I don't want her to strike. No. Okay, let's just heal then. Heal on up. And it's gonna be interesting to see how much experience Mordecai will get per fight here. Yeah. Are we done? I think so. Everybody has smooth. Yes, okay. Let's see. Will the Armored Knight even fight Mordecai now? Is the, well, bigger question, you know. I don't think that it will. Yeah. But there is another free kill for Ileana there, or for Oscar. We could try and toss the javelin at him. We'll have to wait and see. That's really all I can say. And yeah, I really hope Titania doesn't end up taking a bunch of guys out here. Good. Thankfully that sword guy stepped on up. Nice job, random sword guy, for helping me out. And, yeah. Now I realize something. Yeah. These guys are just gonna alt suicide on Mordecai. Oh, wait, he's not quick enough. Well, that's good. That is very good, as a matter of fact. Yeah, that's the one thing about Mordecai. He starts out with pretty low speed, you know. Yeah, he's only at 11, but that in all honesty works out for the better, in my opinion. Yeah, that way he can easily ship down enemies. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, let's not move with you yet. First, I'm gonna heal on up Titania. And, well, actually, I guess we can move with Volk here. Let's actually do this. 10 defense, 14 attack. Okay, yeah. We're gonna let Volke pull this guy in. Because why not? He needs experience too. Now... Okay, how should I do this? I guess I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this. We're gonna heal on up Ike. And then I'm just gonna hope that Oscar will land the Javelin toss. If not, well then Ike will get the kill. Nice, good job. Real nice job there, Mr. Oscar. He's about to hit level 16 there. That's super, super swell. And you know what? Let's just bust out the Elf Thunder. I barely take damage from this guy, anyways. You know, let's just min-max our weapon expertise gain here. Yeah, you get a really sweet lightning bolt, the Rex Bolt, I think it's called, at the end of the game. But you need S rank in lightning magic if you want to wield it. It's super hard to attain that without using arm scrolls on this lady. I have done it though, but yeah, it basically requires you to only focusing on her fire spells there. That's the gist of it. But yeah, Surin, he's just balling here. He's gonna be so nice to have in chapter 12 too. Yeah. Magic Rest. But yeah, I love the speed here, Surin, but you need to get a little bit quicker here too, you know. Just a tad bit quicker. If you could just become slightly faster, then the crows cannot actually hit him twice there. Even if he's wielding the wind tome there. Okay, everybody's mood. Let's just end turn, and holy crap, this whole video is just gonna be about me fighting here in this corner. But, you know, we're about to break out. In the next episode, we'll finish up this map, though, yeah. It's pretty short. That's nice at the very least, I guess. Yeah, it's a short one, and you get a lot of good experience. Yeah, see, like, we get plenty of XP here. There really is no need to go for the managed experience or battle experience there. Even though you technically get more doing that. But, yeah. Just whatever. This is more than good enough. I guess you also save money if you do the stealth. Or if you go the stealth path, because, well, you don't waste a whole bunch of your weaponry. But, I mean, I don't really care too much about that. And yeah, good. He went for Volke here. I'm gonna try and get this kill on my thief, if I can. We might need to trim him down with Surin a little bit. Yeah. Let's see if he can do it. Here, Surin. Whoa. Okay. So, with this, we need 6 more damage. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Good job. Now, do not proc Adept, Surin. If you do... if you do, well then you screw my thief here. You screw him up all kinds of ways. Yeah, okay. We're gonna die. This is perfect. It's quite nice, once again, if you can level this guy up a little bit. If he gains strength and speed, then you can keep on stealing even in the late game. So, yeah. I'm gonna try and, at the very least, level him up to level 15 before his promotion day comes. I don't remember exactly what map it is that he promotes on, or which chapter, rather. But it's quite a far ways off, so I don't really need to... yeah, I don't need to stress out about it, is I guess what I'm trying to say. And you know, here, we're definitely gonna do this. Yeah, we don't need Mordecai to eat up the kill here. That's a little bit silly. But Iliama, level 10. HP Lacras. Okay, well, a decent level up. Yeah. More HP there. Not bad, not bad. Now, I guess we're just gonna give this kill to Mordecai. Okay, so let's see here. No, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna see or try out there again with the Bjorkar, but yeah, I already forgot in all honesty that we tested it out. So yeah, never mind me. I'm just being foolish. Yeah, that's right. Mist was shot. That's no biggie. Let's just heal her up. As such. And yeah, I forget. Is the mage hurt? I think he is. Oh, yes, a strength point and another defense. Dude, my wrist is actually starting to firm up here a little bit. Yeah, that 5% strength growth coming in clutch here. But 5 defense is super nice, yeah. Yeah, okay. He's looking up, That's nice to see. Oh yeah, and one more thing here about the Nomil, the Master Seal. I'm actually not gonna use it on any of my characters, I'm just gonna sell it. Yeah, we could use it to early promote Riz or Mist, but in my opinion it's just not worth it. I'd just much rather level them up the traditional way here. And you know what, the video is awfully long, we gotta end this farce here now. Yeah, seriously. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start rounding things off here. Thank you guys so very much for watching me play Fire Emblem The Path of Radiance here on Maniac Mode difficulty. Another empty level up for Mist! Oh! Oh! In the next episode, we're gonna keep on going here. And I'm gonna see if we can get some better level ups. For poor old Mist. She's gotten 2 empty levels. 2 of them. Now, how is she not having a cursed run going on here? You guys tell me. Oh, you know what? Just end the episode. See you guys tomorrow. What the hell?